Las Vegas Raiders head coach Josh McDaniels must be okay with running it back with pretty much the same offensive line they had in 2021. I think that's because he knows former offensive line coach Tom Cable can't coach a pack of flies to land on a pile of dog doo-doo. But Gruden hired him and the Raiders didn't suffer at first because he had an elite offensive line that got worse every year they spent with him. Left tackle Colton Miller had a great technical foundation from UCLA. He just had a bad knee injury as a rookie that hampered his play then. Either way, when right tackle Trent Brown, right guard Gabe Jackson, and center Rodney Hudson were traded, the Raider offensive line was horrible the first half of 2021. They didn't protect quarterback Derek Carr or open holes for running back Josh Jacobs until the second half of the season, especially Week 18 against the Los Angeles Chargers to get them into the playoffs. But Miller was the only steady one throughout the whole season. Center Andre James and left guard John Simpson majorly improved late, but the right side always had trouble in 2021. First round pick Alex Leatherwood got off to a bad start at right tackle and stayed bad when he moved to right guard. Jermaine Illuminor was okay at right guard to start the season, but Cable moved Leatherwood into his spot for some reason, and Brandon Parker was inserted at right tackle. Talk about for some reason. The Raiders brought Parker back instead of spending money on someone like La'el Collins. They should be solid at right guard as Denzel Good returns from injury, but right tackle remains a question. But at the owners' meetings yesterday, McDaniels really didn't sound too worried about it. I guess he believes between the players already there and his coaching staff, the offensive line is going to get it done in 2022.
I think you try to do what you feel like is best to improve every area of your football team. And I know that there was some things in free agency where, you're going into it saying, okay, let's take a look at all these different areas. And sometimes it just doesn't really fall within your range, or, it kind of gets to a point where you don't feel comfortable doing it. I know we had some interest in some people to try to improve the overall group, the depth and the competition of the group. I think we have a lot of players there that are not at their ceiling yet, and I think our job as coaches will always be to try to maximize the players that we have. So there's a lot of ways to improve. You can add players, you can improve them, and so we're going to take every avenue we can to try to do that. We still have the draft, we still have post-draft, we still have June, we still have August. There's a lot of different avenues to do that, but I'd say I feel pretty good about the group that we have, and now it's, our job in the short term here is to try to coach them, get them to play better, each group, each man to play better, and that's what we'll focus on.
Then another guy got at him about addressing the offensive line, and he got the same thing, so he must be confident in it.
Again, our job is now going to be to work like hell to improve the guys we have. If we can improve any position on the team, we'll do so. But we certainly don't want to go out there and just, you draft for need or you sign for need. I mean, if you make mistakes, you don't really make yourself better. You know what I mean? So if there's a good fit at any position, offensive line, defensive line, corner, receiver, tight end, whatever it is, we'll try to make the team better in any way that we can. The guys we have on the roster right now are competitive, and we're going to try to coach them and improve them, and that's our job. If we can't make the players on our team better, then we got to do something different. So we feel like that's a big role that we got to play, and we're excited to get that part started here in April.
And the Raiders didn't bring Parker back to automatically be the starting right tackle. He was brought back for his versatility along with Illuminor.
Yeah, I think, look, both of them played, I know Jermaine from New England, and he played some football last year here, and then obviously Parker played a lot of football here. So, guys that, have a lot of snaps in games, have some flexibility from a position standpoint, which I think is really important when you're putting that group together. You can't just put a bunch of one-trick ponies together. So Parker, can he swing? Yes. Jermaine has guard tackle flexibility. You never know in this day and age, what you're going to need, and you certainly can't go in there with a bunch of one-position players. So the versatility and flexibility that they offer you and that we're going to try to create in the offensive line room is important, and those two guys are two good examples of that.
And McDaniels is not giving up on 2021 first-round pick Alex Leatherwood at right tackle, but he's putting the best 5 guys out there, however that may fall for him.
Had great conversations with Alex so far. He's excited. Played a lot of football as a rookie, and everybody's, well, yeah, he played a lot of football. That counts for something, you know what I mean? And you can say, well, was it this or that? I know this, his second year is going to feel like his second year, not his rookie year, because he was in there a lot. He played a lot of snaps. He played tackle. He played guard. And we're going to try to give him an opportunity to earn a role that's his best fit, and it's the best fit for the Raiders. And look, we know what he was drafted for, and we're going to give him an opportunity to do such. But ultimately, what we want to do at the end of the day is we're going to put the best 5 guys out there. The best 5 guys we can put out there to protect the quarterback and run the football and be physical. That's what we're going to try to do.
The Raiders had plenty of money to address the offensive line this offseason, and so far they haven't. The best of those guys are already gone, and the Raiders don't have picks in the first 2 rounds, so nothing major is coming. But McDaniels is confident that he and his staff can work with what they have to get the job done. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.